Hello friends, today I am going to tell you a story of a merchant and a parrot. It is the story of a merchant who lived in Baghdad. He was an oil merchant. Once he came to India for doing his trade and he earned a good profit, and while returning he chose to ride through a dense forest on his horseback. There, after reaching the middle of the forest, there he found a parrot was lying on the ground. He picked up the parrot and took it with him to his country, and there he made a gold cage for him and kept it inside of it. Every day they used to talk to each other, and in this way they became close friends. Now 2 years elapsed, and the merchant once again made up his mind to come to India for doing business, as India was a profitable country for him. Before bidding goodbye to his parrot friend, he asked him if he had any message to convey to his parrot friends in India. Upon hearing this, the parrot said, "Ask my friends how I would be able to free myself from this cage." The merchant smiled, and he came to India. He did his business. Once again, he made a lot of money from his business, and again he chose to pass through the dense forest. While passing through the forest, he saw many parrots were sitting on a branch of a tree and singing and chirping. So this scene reminded him of the message that his parrot friend told him to confer to his parrot friends in India. So he asked them how his parrot friend in Baghdad would be able to free himself from the cage. As soon as the parrots heard this news, the pathetic condition of his parrot friend in Baghdad, all of them died from a broken heart. The merchant, with a gloomy face, reached Baghdad and narrated the story to his parrot friend. And when the parrot heard this story, he also had the same fate and he died in the same manner. The merchant felt very pity on his parrot friend and he wanted to give him a respectful burial. So he opened the door of the cage, and as soon as he opened the door of the cage, the parrot immediately flew away into the sky, and after reaching a safe distance from the merchant, he said, "You fool, my friends didn't die. They taught me how I should be freeing myself." So he freed himself from the bondage of the merchant in this way. So this story tells us that we should not give up our hope whenever we are feeling low, whenever we have some problems in life. We should always think of the positive aspect of life and try to come out of that negative situation. And nothing is permanent, so bad situation also doesn't remain permanent.